Hello Stampers! I'm Dina Lanzendorf at Ink with Dink and welcome to my video. This week in my videos and my Facebook Live, I am focusing on the Dandy Garden Memories and More pack. That is in the mini catalog on page 25 and it is this item right here. I love to buy the Memories and More packs when they come out because you can make a ton of cards with them and they're super easy. So not only am I focusing on this pack for my video and my Facebook Live this week, but it's also what I'm doing for my online class that's going on right now. So one thing at a time, let me go through and show you what we're doing today, and then I'll give you some information on my online class. So the pack comes just cellophane wrapped, and it is just cards. Now there are several of these, which are, I believe, 3 by 4. Let me measure that real fast, 3 by 4. And there are several 4 by 6s. I've used all of them in all of the cards that I've done so far, so I don't have any of those to show. But you get 50 total double-sided cards, okay? 2 each of 18 different designs. So it's a lot, but I love that they give you 2 of each of them so that you can use the other side on one of them if you like, just for a little bit of variety. But you get a lot of stuff. You even get 4 sticker sheets. Okay, so 2 that look like this and 2 that look like this. They've got some greetings on them, so you can use those for your cards and things like that. So it really is a fun pack to get. So let's make a card. So I decided I'm going to use this card right here. Okay, it's just a 3 by 4 card in the pack, but I'm going to make this as the focal point of my card. Now I kind of picked this one because my team challenge for this week is to make a card using cinnamon cider, flirty flamingo, and so saffron. Now, I have this color right here, which I believe is actually calypso coral, but it's close enough to flirty flamingo, so I'm using it. And it has some of this color in it, which I believe is bumblebee, but it's close to so saffron, so I'll show you how I pulled that out. And then if you look really closely at these little flowers, they're brown, so we're going to call those cinnamon cider. So see, it works. So my card base, I am going to use cinnamon cider. This is an 11 by 4 1/4. Just fold it in half. Be sure and use your bone folder. Okay, just like that. Now I am going to do a little different, and I think I'm going to fold my front flap back. This has become one of my new favorite ways to make cards. I love the way these look when you do these. They're just something different, but I like to fold the front flap back. Okay, then like I said, I've got one of these cards that's 3 by 4, and I brought out a piece of so saffron. Now look here, when I lay this card on top of this, look how it makes that look like it's more of a so saffron color than a bumblebee, but it just coordinates it perfectly. So I love it. So I'm going to cut this layer. Since this is 3 by 4, I want this one to be 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's go 4 1/4 this way and 3 1/4 this way, and it's the perfect layer to go right behind here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, use my adhesive, and let's adhere this down. Just like that. All right, now I can go ahead and adhere this to my card front here. So since I am only adhering it so it'll open like that, I only want adhesive on this side of the back. So just going to do a little bit of that. Center this on here, up and down, right and left, just like that. Now, I could certainly stop there, and that would be a beautiful card, but I thought I need a little bit more for it. So looky here, I'm going to do a dragonfly. So I'll show you how I did it. And I picked it because it is, the dragonfly is all part of the same suite. Okay, so the whole suite has the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, the punch, the twine, the DSPs. It's just a really pretty suite. So I stayed in my same suite. I'm going to use the stamp that is a dragonfly, and I'm going to stamp it in my cinnamon cider. Okay, so again, sticking with my colors that are in my color challenge that I'm doing. Then I wanted to color it a little bit, so I brought out my light Daffodil because we don't have a So Saffron blend. And then I also brought out my dark Flirty Flamingo. So I'm just going to take my Daffodil and I'm going to color the wings, but I'm not going to color all of it because I know I want the inside part of the wings to be Flirty Flamingo. So I just want to do this, make sure there's no distinct lines going across, and just kind of do it like that. Then I'll take my Flirty Flamingo, and I just kind of want to brush it up here. But I don't want, again, I don't want straight lines going across. I just want it to kind of blend in there. So just kind of messy color it so it's not straight lines. And then I'm also going to do the body just like that. Okay, now it's ready to punch out with my dragonfly punch. Now, as I was coloring that, I just thought this would be gorgeous with some Wink of Stella. So I have my Wink of Stella here. And I'm just going to, let's see, I'm actually going to, when I put it on, I want to fold it so that I can adhere the body and leave the wings up. So I'm going to pre-fold it, and then I'm going to go ahead and use my Wink of Stella to color in his wings. Okay, now Wink of Stella, you probably cannot tell it on the video, but it just puts down a real light coating of like a glitter. Okay, so it just makes things shimmer. It is so pretty. When it dries, it's gorgeous, but it's one of those things, it doesn't photograph well. Okay, if I twist it a little bit, you might see a little shimmer, but it really just doesn't show well on camera. Okay, so trust me, it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to take it, put some adhesive down the dragonfly body, and then decide where I want to put him. I don't want him to cover up too much. How about if we go like right there? Then he's not really covering up very much. And so there you go. There is my card. Now, what I might also do is cut a piece of Whisper White that is 3 by 4, and I'm going to put it as a layer just inside here. So I have a layer to stamp my inside greeting and to write my anything that I want to say inside my card. So there you go. There is my super fun, easy, fast card focusing on the D&D Garden Memories and More pack. So I did tell you that I am also featuring that pack in my online class that is going on right now. And this is kind of an amazing class because in this class, we are going to be making 10 cards. Okay, look at these. Aren't they pretty? They just are all kinds of gorgeous cards for all different occasions. And we are going to be making 10 of them. So the cost of this class is $40. And for $40, you will get the Memories and More pack. You will have a ton extra to be able to make the project I did today, plus the projects I'm going to do on my Facebook Live tomorrow. So you'll have a lot of stuff left over. I've still got all these left over, and I only had one pack. So that kind of shows you that. You'll also get a spool of this twine. It is Mossy Meadow twine. We will use it in the class for a lot of cards. Plus, you'll also get a package of dimensionals. If I use my Memories and More pack on my cards, I like to pop them up a lot. So you'll go through a lot of dimensionals in this class. In addition to all of that, you will also receive the supplies that you need to make 10 cards, okay? So 10 card bases and any layers that are not the Memory of More card packs you'll get for this. And I will put the link to register for my class in the description, so be looking for that. And again, 10 cards, you cannot beat that for $40. Plus, you'll be able to make this extra little card that I made today. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time.